What's up, guys? Today we're going up to random couples on the street and asking them how they met. And more importantly, we're gonna ask the girl, what is it about the guy that made her choose him? And the results definitely might surprise you. So we're asking couples how they met.
We've been introduced by a friend of mine.
Through a mutual friend. Yeah. And then the second question is, what made you pick your boyfriend? Like, what about him did you like?
His personality.
Okay, so he just had the best personality?
Yes.
We're asking couples how they met initially.
We met in Brazil.
Like at a party or through friends?
At a party.
What made you choose him to be your boyfriend?
He's funny.
So he was just funny, he had a good sense of humor?
Yeah, taco truck.
Yeah, we were at a taco stand.
Who approached who?
We were in line, and we had a mutual friend in line with us. Actually, set him up with a friend of mine.
What made you choose your boyfriend to date him? Like, what did you like about him the most?
It was really funny and just really sweet.
How we met. That guy.
So mutual friends.
Absolutely.
Okay. What made you choose him to be your boyfriend?
He's smart as fuck and he's really funny.
It was at a nightclub in Naples, Florida. I was moving to Fort Lauderdale 2 days later to go to grad school, and I met him at like 1 a.m., I'll say. It was like a $10 all-you-can-drink Cinco de Mayo solo cup, nasty drinks.
Who came up to who?
He came up to me because I was having trouble getting to the bar, and he like helped me get to the bar. And I said to him, "This isn't going anywhere. I'm moving in 2 days." And then he came to see me for a year every weekend, and then I moved back home, and we've been married almost 10 years.
Wow, that's commitment. So the second question is this: what made you choose him to be your husband?
He was the first man that I had been with that I could actually see a future with. I just loved being with him. We had fun. We had so much in common, our families, our goals, and just fell
So
in
it
love
was
with
largely because you guys had really good shared experiences?
I'll say so.
We're asking couples how they met.
We met on Bumble.
What made you choose him to be your boyfriend?
I was very unsure for the first couple of dates. His personality, he has such a great character. He can stand my mood swings.
Okay, so he's just very calm,
Yes.
grounded.
Very calm, very reliable.
So the question is, how did you guys meet initially?
I met her in Boulder, Colorado, at the creek. Yeah,
So basically,
so
if you're
in
not
Boulder,
from
there's
there-
like a big ass creek,
Yeah.
like the beach, South Beach, and here is like the beach for Boulder.
So it was like the beach, and then who came up to who?
She came up to me.
I
Oh,
actually did,
We
yeah.
love that. She
I
came up to
actually
me.
what made you go up
You
to
hear
him?
that, guys?
Okay, so me and my
She
girlfriend,
came
we
up
were
to me.
hanging out, and we ran out of alcohol. And so we ran up to him, we were like, oh.
Came
they
out
were
with the
carrying a
Hawaiian punch
huge-
jug full of
huge jug
alcohol.
like punch.
Moral of the story, have alcohol on you at all times.
Just be a good vibe. Carry the vibes with you at all times.
What made you choose him as your boyfriend?
His attitude, he's so positive. He's 100% the opposite of me. Just because he's super positive and he's always looking at things the glass half full, he's always happy, and I need that dramatic opposite in my life.
We're asking couples how they met.
I
Literally how
actually
you
cold
came up.
approached her, and I was like, "Hey, is your name Rebecca?" And yeah,
Are you into pickup?
not really.
What made you choose him as your boyfriend?
He's respectful. He's really interested in me, which I liked. I feel like a lot of guys don't show interest in girls. People just want to fuck now, so I'm not really interested in that. He's like a gentleman. No one opens the door, the car door for people anymore. No one pays for anything anymore.
So you like the fact that he's a gentleman?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. We're asking couples how they met.
Through Tinder.
What made you choose him as your boyfriend or as your partner?
Husband?
As your husband, yeah. What made you choose? Like, what about him? You're like, you know what? I want to marry this guy.
We both like to travel. So we went on a trip together, and that was like what made me realize I wanted to marry him.
I feel like there's got to be more to him than just travel.
We love sports. He's caring. He's kind.
Am I?
So you guys have a lot in common.
We do,
Yeah, we get along.
Who was the one who messaged who first?
I thought she was a webcam girl because she had two of the same photos up and she had no bio. And I just saw her with a 49er hat. So I was like, yo, the Seahawks lost the Super Bowl. Let's go. And she replied with like 2 paragraphs.
So we're asking couples how they met.
We're
Okay, so you guys both worked at the same place.
Yeah.
What made you decide to date him? Like, what about him did you really like?
His personality.
Into the microphone.
We're asking couples how they met.
Tinder.
Tinder, okay. What made you decide to date your boyfriend?
He joined my stupidness and he supported us.
Your stupidities?
Her silliness. Maybe it was
Silliness.
like kind of like
Her silliness. So you like the fact that he was very interested in your world.
Yes. So no, he's kind person. I'm not. So we kind of match each other and.
You DM'd her, or she DM'd
I
you?
was high
DM'd
school,
her after
really.
she liked my story.
She liked the story, that's how it happened. What made you choose him as your boyfriend?
He's not a lip.
He's not, but it's got to be more than just the fact he's conservative.
He's very honest.
and upfront about everything. I could tell off the bat if there's bullshit or not, and it didn't seem to be like that.
So it's his character. You liked his honesty.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, in conclusion, I found it very interesting that the majority of couples are actually meeting in real life situations. In the man's heard there's this idea, which is that girls love dating apps because they get so many matches, and girls do get a lot of matches, but most women do not love dating apps. They find them frustrating, and you saw that the majority of these couples met in real life situations. They met at a bar, they met at a coffee shop, they met through mutual friends. That's about 80% of normies that we encountered. Also, I think an even more interesting part of this experiment was seeing the reasons that women gave for dating their boyfriend. Now, I'll grant you there could be some virtue signaling going on with that. However, I still think it's very interesting to observe that pretty much every single reason that a girl gave falls under the inner categories, like, hey, I found him funny. Hey, I thought he had good values. Hey, we had really good memories together, right? So again, I think this stuff gets glossed over in the manosphere, but it's actually very important. And I like doing these experiments because it shows you, hey, this is how normies operate. And that's kind of the world you need to be in if you want to be successful with women. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, show us some love by smashing the like button, hit subscribe, click the bell for notification, and share this video with a few friends because that really helps in the algorithm. Also, make sure you guys check out our free Tinder ebook, link in description. Thank you for watching, and until next time.